Elbow Grease Productions, in association with MichaelJacksonInsider.com, presents Hi, this is Pearl Jr. with MichaelJacksonInsider.com, bringing you episode number 101 of the MJ death hoax. Is Michael alive or is Michael dead? So we're going to find out who is Michael Jackson's dead body. And we also know that Joe Jackson said soon after the death announcement that he did not know where Michael Jackson's dead body was. So listen here.
Where is Michael's body?
I don't know. You have to ask somebody that knows. I don't know. All I know,
You're the father.
I was at the memorial, and where they took it from there, I have to find out. I'll let you know later, Larry.
Okay, but as the father, one would think you would have the most imminent right to know.
I do have that right, but I'm not talking about that right now.
So is this some type of reality show, death of a super duper pop star, or what? Okay, guys, hold on to your seats because this is a good one. Now, we have learned long time ago that there is no name on Michael Jackson's grave, yet 5.5 years later. And we have also learned that Michael Jackson has never been listed in Forest Lawn's database. And I personally called Forest Lawn and asked them, do you have Michael Jackson's body? And they told me, we don't have Michael Jackson's body and we have never had it. And that was within 30 days after the burial. And you got to remember, the burial was on September 3rd. You know, the day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. From the Temptations' Rolling Stone. Now, let's move on to the coroner's office. The coroner's records. Remember this autopsy photo that was released during the Conrad Murray trial? And there was controversy over the date of death. Does this look like a 6 or does this look like an 8? Either August 25th, 2009, and remember this? Or was it June 25th, 2009? Now remember, the verdict in the Conrad Murray trial said,
find the defendant, Conrad Robert Murray, guilty of the crime of involuntary manslaughter in violation of Penal Code Section 192, subsection B. Alleged victim, Michael Joseph Jackson, alleged date of June 25th, 2009.
Okay, now let's look at the number, the coroner's number, right underneath that controversial date. It is 2009-04415. Now let's search through the LA Coroner's website and let's see if there's a record found for Michael Jackson there. Nope, no record found. Wow, so he's not listed at Forest Lawn's database as being buried there, and now there is no record found of Michael at the coroner's office. But there is. There is a record of a guy under the unclaimed persons detail by the name of Carlton Austin Guy. Number 2007-08947. Now when we put in that number, nothing shows up either. But you put in Carlton Austin Guy, and this is what you get. AKA Oscar Quintana, AKA Michael Jackson. Are you kidding me? Who would name a body that is not attached to Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson? And for those who don't know, AKA means also known as. So I believe that the body that people believe is Michael Joseph Jackson, and we all know Michael's name is Michael Joe Jackson, is really a guy named Carlton Austin Guy. Now there's been rumors about a Dimitri character, which there's just a post and it says he was dying of a terminal illness and he's really Michael. Nothing supports that. There's also the rumor of E. Casanova. He's still alive. So if we were really to look for something, like at a coroner's office with the name Michael Jackson, it is Carlton Austin Guy. Now let's go through his stats. He was 48 years old. Michael was 50. Date of death, 12/10/2007, a year and a half before Michael Jackson's death announcement. And let's look at what 12/10 is. It is the release date of the Michael album. You know the album where it says, I live. Michael saying, read my lips, I live. And you see Michael's red royal chair up in heaven empty. And he is saying that he's not in heaven and that he is right on earth with an angel protecting him. Now that album has been released by the Michael Jackson estate. Moving right along. That dead body of Carlton Austin Guy also has the same height as Michael, which is 5'10", but the 75 pounds is a little bit suspicious, and it says ethnicity unknown. Well, Michael in vitiligo, maybe you don't know what ethnicity he is. So, in my opinion, it all matches, but the stupidness of being 5'10" and 75 pounds, seems a bit ridiculous to me. Now, let's go on and let's research some more. So during the Conrad Murray trial,
would it have to be then that essentially Michael Jackson was dead at the point that Conrad Murray continued to inject propofol?
Making the assumptions. Re-ask the question, please. Sustain.
In this scenario,
yes,
based on the data you've compiled and the simulation, would it necessitate that propofol be injected following Michael Jackson's death?
Yes, that in order for propofol levels to be that high, they had to be injected into an already dead body. So, my take on all this is that Michael Jackson found a body that had vitiligo, that was African American, that looked very much like him, had the same basic print as he did, had plastic surgery like Michael did, and everybody from Alberto Alvarez, who called 911, he never used the name Michael Jackson, to the EMTs who said Michael Jackson looked like a hospice patient. And we know Michael Jackson did not look like a cancer-ridden hospice patient who had suffered a long disease, because we saw him just 12 hours earlier in This Is It. I think Michael got a cryonics body, a frozen body that was supposed to be resuscitated and brought back to life when there was a cure. Well, when the paramedics came, they gave him the Hail Mary resuscitation because you get the best resuscitation. Sorry guys, in the rich neighborhoods, and Michael was in Bel Air, California. Even the EMT said he did not even recognize that to be Michael Jackson. And also at UCLA, they did not use the name Michael Jackson either. They used the name Soleil Sean and the name Trauma Gershwin. We also know that none of the death documents match the name of Michael Joe Jackson. Well, guys, Michael left and he replaced his body with Carlton Guy, and Michael went wherever he went, and everybody just assumed that that body was that of Michael Joseph Jackson, which, who's that? We don't know. And logical deductions tell us that that body died of a drug overdose of all those other medicines that were found in that dead body. And Michael just used propofol to be a matching drug that he used while he was alive. Well, guys, this is Pearl Jr. with MichaelJacksonInsider.com, and I will see you next time. Thousands believed Tupac did it. Millions believed Elvis did it. But did Michael Jackson really do it? E-movie book, Pseudocide, Did Michael Jackson Fake His Death to Save His Life? By author Pearl Jr. It's the most shocking true story of our lifetime. Order yours today. Go to MichaelJacksonPseudocide.com. That's MichaelJacksonPseudocide.com.